Okay, so we're making now the focaccia dough. I'm gonna take yeast, dry yeast. I'm gonna have 1 teaspoon of the yeast. I'm gonna add that with 320 milliliters of water, room temperature. It doesn't need to be too hot or too cold. And I'm gonna mix it. Got some on the side. I'm gonna put it all in, and I'm just gonna mix it easily until I see that all the yeast are in, and that they're separated. I mean, do you see like that some just kind of like stay together? I wanna open it. And I want the whole thing to be very consistent. Like I want it to all to be the same. Okay, and now you see it happens very quick. We just need to make sure that it happens and that we don't have some that just stay together like a tiny ball, and it looks right. I'm gonna add the flour. It's about 3 cups of flour, 420 grams, and I'm gonna add to that half a spoon of salt. So I got here like half a spoon, but you can take just a kitchen spoon if you prefer. It's all good. I'm gonna fill it up. Some salt. Spread it around and mix. I'm also gonna add 1 tablespoon of sugar. You can add honey if you want, but we try to do that as simple as possible. So white sugar is not the healthier options, but it's definitely the most simple one. And I'm just gonna mix it like that, and you see how easily the dough is being made. Okay, it's really fast and quick to do that, and for everything to gather to a dough. Okay, now I can mix it a little bit more, just leave it like that. I'm gonna kind of flatten it up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm just gonna put it like on top of everything, kind of like drizzle it or put it on top, but I want to make sure that it's everywhere because I don't want the dough to get dried. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge right now for a few hours, and I don't want it to dry out. So I'm just gonna use my hand and make sure that the olive oil covers the whole thing. I can even move it just a little bit and make sure that it gets on the bottom just a little bit as well. And now it's all covered. See, it's really quick. This dough is very liquidy. It's not very firm. It's really, I don't know, to me it's nice to touch. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna cover it with a plastic wrap or something that will keep it sealed. If you have something else that will keep it sealed and is not disposable, you can also use that, whatever you feel comfortable with. And we're gonna put it in the fridge to rise slowly. We can also leave it outside for like 3 or 4 hours, but I really prefer to do it in the fridge because I can you know, do it ahead before. It's now around noon for me, and I'm gonna make that for dinner, so I can go out, I can pick up the kids and come back and, you know, let it rest and rise slowly and nicely. So I'm gonna use my giant Costco plastic wrap, and I just wrap that, and that's it. I put it in the fridge now. Just want to make sure that it's wrapped from all sides, also from like the narrow one. I just make sure that it's all sealed. And that's it. Now we're gonna let it rest while we work.